As we move forward, we do the best that we possibly can for the ones that supersede us. Well, this song is a letter to those who came before us and held that same mentality.
Carried me forward, looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward to your life, your love. I owe what I've become, looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward.
Preserve the ways of bygone days, time and place from whence we came. Bloodline tracing waves of change. Red ribbon in the crest of the shame. Echoes made by state to the claim. The destination they found a way. Meadows draped on their terrain. There is no link now without the chain. Next ring rippling in family paints. Image in the mind of a forebear's face. Someone's before that they did the same. Eye to the sky where spirits await. Bound by destiny to find space amongst the loved and lost. To stay on overleaf a page infinite names. Each one's influence remains. Ages laced with DNA, composite in lump of clay that sands our time, graced and smooth the edges to its present state. In a sense we replicate the message scribed, their lives engraved. Our stories are just rubbings taken from the founding stone as laid. When I can't navigate this maze, I gaze to the stars and part they play, anchoring a step on the path I take. Those that pass steady my heart's pace, or when they're more than word could explain. Living to the fullest is how they're repaid. History favored the bold and the brave. We are the prize taken from the game.
Looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward. Looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward to your life, your love. I owe what I've become. Looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me.
On a tradition to show them love, they're living in ink and conversation, breathing life to what once was. How did I get his explanation? Hear the sounds on elders' tongues, no need for the direct blood relation. To wind it back and feel the song, recognize aspects of a foundation. They're like the ancients, built upon to our creation. Think within their wildest dreams they couldn't grasp but our attainments. Gratitude's manifestation, dedication to learning the ways, realizing their ambition. Birthed and fed my aspirations in a time that's testing patience, and it's more than hard to obtain it when trained in place and maintained in a climb to the finish line where breath remains. Easy to keep sight pinned to the aim, to the mindset tied with winning in a race. Finding a blinder to what's rearranged when trapped in a moment, locked in a game. What perspective seen outside the frame? Look back to the whole landscape. Long before we took the baton, a marathon was underway. Long before us once envisioned rocky roads that elevate. Long before our own existence, our kinfolk felt the same.
Back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward. Looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward to your life, your love. I owe what I've become. Looking back on how you carried us, how you carried me forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have here the man with the power to unlock that next level. Make some noise for Jonah Watson holding the keys. Appreciate what we see as we look back. We must look forward to the other side of the priceless coin that is this moment right now. They emulate behavior teachers, they gravitate to teachers. That's happening regardless of us in or out the picture. They aim and mimic people that are stepping in as leaders. It's just the way they operate, a fact of human nature. If learning by example, then it's up to who to be there. Explain it's inexplicable, the reason that we're here. Shade in the hot sun, dry rain's tears. Don't know where they're going, but we'll show them how to steer. Set the precedent that says it matters if you care. This road is what you make of it as much as it's unfair. They can only do their best and we'll help them prepare. All that really matters is they untangled in fear. Tell them you could be the light shining, making others aware. You could be the thread essential to make the repair. Tell them you could be the one who's seen as answering the prayer. The future is just waiting here to take a dicky dare. Tell them do what you wanna do. We tell them be who you want to be. We tell them do what you want to do. We tell them be who you want to be. Right, do what you wanna do. Be who you wanna be. No dream is too big. Just open up your eyes and see. We tell them do what you wanna do. We tell them be who you want to be. We tell them do what you want to do. We tell them be who you want to be. So the perfect embodiment for the back and forth within a school of hard knocks that our young ones come up in. Let me introduce you people out there to our brass knuckle section over here. We tell them do what you want to do. We tell them be who you want to be. We tell them do what you want to do. We tell them be who you want to be. Like do what you wanna do. Be who you want to be. No dream is too big. Just open up your eyes and see. Thank you so much.